All right, we are on our way to surprise the family this year for the Hebron Gives Project. We have selected the Wade family, and the Hebron Gives Project basically is something we started last year to help families that are in need. I've kind of said it 100 times, but we've been really driving home what missions is, and missions for us is whether it's across the world or across town, we're going to help people. And so this year we've selected this family. For the last few months we've been raising money to help this family in need, and so we are on the way to do that. And so let's go. We had a connection to the Wade family through Victor being a chaplain out at the airport, and he hung out with Josh a lot and knew of their story, and they had come to the church a couple of times and asked for prayer for their son Sean, who had a rare kidney disease, and we prayed for him. The Lord healed him, and we just, the Lord dropped their names on our hearts, and we prayed about it, and it felt like that we were supposed to help these guys. They're a hard-working family. They're very faithful to each other, faithful to his job. They're not looking for handouts, and so we just felt like we wanted to bless these guys. They were the perfect candidate for the Hebron Gives Project.
I just want to say to the Wade family, I'm so proud of you guys, and I am blessed to be called your friends, and I just pray that this small token of generosity would be a major blessing to your family, that it would be multiplied and have eternal value in your lives as well as Sean's life. And we just thank you for letting God just do a work in you, and I'm encouraged to see what God does with this.
Jesus, I want to live for you. You're everything I want to be, and everything I've been pursuing is worthless when you call to me.
We kind of know your journey over the last couple years especially, and we want you to know from us to you guys that we believe in you, that we know that that God has a very specific plan, for your family, and even for me, from the bottom of my heart, I really do believe that you're raising, a world changer. One day He's going to use this testimony to touch a lot of lives. Right? We really do believe that, and we as a church want to invest in that, in you guys. And so because of that, over the last few months, the students of Hebron, that's our youth group, the students of Hebron, and really the whole Crossing family has come together, and we have done a bunch of fundraisers. And Josh, because we believe in you, and because we believe in your family, and because you've been such a faithful father in the face of adversity, from us to you guys, from our church to you, we would like to bless you guys with a check for $1,500 for your family for Christmas. So from our heart to yours.
With you for the rest of my life. I need you now. Please hear me crying out for you. You're everything.
Oh my God.
Well, he's been sick since, he was born. He was about 2.5 months early, and he was born with severe yellow jaundice.
They said that he shouldn't have been released. The hospital released him.
From there, he developed pneumonia in his right upper lung, and he was in the hospital for about 2 to 3 weeks from that, and he flatlined twice when he was there. He had all these tubes and wires hanging out of him and everything, and this one nurse, she kept on coming in and out, and she was there the whole entire time he was in the hospital for 2 to 3 weeks. And usually, you know, when the nurses come in, they shift their shifts, so it's different nurses all the time. But it was her all the time. But she kept on coming in there saying, you know, everything's going to be okay. You know, your son's okay. And I'm looking at her like, he has all these wires hanging out of him. How can you say that? And she's like, just pray on it, you know, he's fine. And I just want, you know, just strangle her, just like, oh, he's not fine. But, you know, we got released 2 to 3 days afterwards. And I went to go apologize to the nurse because she really did. She helped me keep my faith a lot. And I asked one of the main nurses that's been working there off and on, and no one's ever heard of her.
Victor came to me and said he wanted to interview me and my family. I really had mixed emotions, didn't really know where it was going. And then we talked, and he said it was for Sean, so it made it better. And I wanted
good about something
it had to
good.
be something good, and just you know, express that since we've been going to church more, and Victor's prayed over, and we've taught, you know, had prayer groups at work and everything. That it's magical that how one day he can just go from they need to do kidney biopsies and maybe have to cut out some of his kidney, and going from bad health to just
Nothing's wrong with him
up
anymore.
a mountain to nothing's wrong with him. It's amazing.
Thank you so much to everybody. It was a blessing. It helped out so much, and God bless you guys. Thank you so much for everything. From the bottoms of our heart, like, thank you so much. Say thank you. Him coming first, you know, from being sick and everything to how he is now, it's a miracle. And
It made us have probably the best Christmas we've had.
it was the most awesome
It helped
Christmas.
us pay for things that we couldn't have paid for, to help Sean get what he needed and everything. It was unbelievable.
It was a blessing. It
Yeah,
really was.
it
A big
was
blessing.
Yeah, the best blessing